All right, this is going to be game 3 of this tournament here at the Recplex versus the Lincoln Junior Stars. Puck drop. Jansen skates it forward. This is the Jansen way Smith look, but occasionally the coach runs out. Defense is Alcorn and Lunan. Lunan trying to keep it in far side. He'll bump it into Soren. This is going to be one-on-one with Alcorn, and he pushes him to the outside. They try and wrap it. Swat off a Tig. Alcorn fighting for it behind, gets it up far boards. Lincoln fires one long, tries to turn around. Tig's there, legs blocker pad. Lincoln fires again, and they get one over his glove. 40 seconds in, and Lincoln's put one in the first period. It's 12-20. Stars 1, Flyers 0. And we'll come out with the Van Bergen, Nail, Simonson line. And Wickware, Schomer defenders. Ref sends a Lincoln player off for, I don't know if it's J-hooks or what's going on with the helmet. Puck drop. Lincoln takes it back into their area, chased down by Flyers. They tap it back to neutral ice. Van Bergen in pursuit, up the near wall. Schomer in the corner, turns it around. Van Bergen tries to take it up. The Lincoln player a little deep, and Schomer uses his body to stop it. Simonson goes down, but takes it out into neutral ice. Nail sends it back and around into the corner. Lincoln brings it up, tries to bring it up the near wall, and it is Van Bergen challenging. Nail challenges the Lincoln player as they drag it into our end. Turned around to Van Bergen. Lincoln gets it to center, does a nice stick move. It's with one on none. Who puts it over Ty's glove? The Lincoln player slipped loose, and it was a one-on-one against the goalie. 11:27. Ames 0, Lincoln Stars 2. They're off to a running start. We need to get a little traction. This is going to be the Kopic, Mangus, Garza line with Battershell and Brem as your defenders. Mangus skates it in the far corner, turned around by Lincoln. Up the far wall by Brem. Back and around. Kopic challenging. Garza trying to get it centered, chasing up the far wall. Lincoln player skating up the far side, looking for a center. He's got two people available for him. Now we take it back to center ice. A lot of players hitting the ice here. This is a lot of contact. This Kopic and a gentleman that she introduced herself to, about a head higher than her, got up slow. Face off, neutral zone. Their defenders back and forth. Lincoln player comes in, and Battershell also addresses the contact and turns the puck around. Neutral zone, back to their ice. Garza in pursuit. Brem taps it away from the Lincoln player and gets it turned around for Garza. Mangus can't hold on. Lincoln player up the near wall. Garza in pursuit. Battershell slows him down. Lincoln fires long, tied gloves it. 10:21 in the first. 0-2 Lincoln. But this has turned into a very checking game. We've switched lines. This is the Jansen Smith Way line with Lunin and Alcorn defense. Lincoln fires a long one wide. Lincoln takes it around behind the net. We have Way tangling with him. Another shot, Tide knocks it down, can't control, and Lincoln turns around, fires again. Off body Alcorn, giving up for his goalie. It is out to the blue line. Lincoln player fires it, but it's off a Lincoln player. Tig and a Lincoln forward tangling, and Alcorn comes in and says, "Don't mess with my goalie," politely. Ref stops the play. This will be a face-off our end, close side. If you're watching, Lincoln is attacking to your left. We are trying to get the puck to go to your right. Face-off. Alcorn skates it up. Keeps going. Lincoln player slaps it. Alcorn tries to turn the corner. Wide angle shot. Way can't control the rebound. Lincoln is turning around, and there with speed on Tig, and he can't control a puck. Loses it. Great defensive skating by Soren Smith. Jansen trades out. We are with the Simonson Nail Van Bergen line. Simonson far wall sends it to his defender, Schomer, who taps it out to neutral ice. Lincoln has to tag up. Lincoln takes it, comes in, tries to get around Wickware, cannot. Van Bergen fighting to get the puck out to neutral ice. Lincoln fighting to get at the wall. That was a closest call for Tig. He was in the right position. Another slap shot by Lincoln, but not a lot on it. Wickware and Simonson take it out to neutral ice. Simonson crosses it over for Van Bergen to the center. Nail does a quick shot. Their goalie has to stick it away. They try and clear. Lucy tries to get in the way. They're coming 3-on-2, and Schomer forces it to the outside. They fire hit the outside of the net. Schomer collects and takes it up the far wall. Missed pass, and a Lincoln player is loose with it in front of Tig, and he has to control and cover. We're going to do, looks like an everybody change. Battershell Brem for defense. Later, Kopic Menges. Face-off will be our end far side. Puck hits, and Kopic tries forcing up the wall. Lincoln player long shot. Tig has to glove it. So we'll reset. Menges will take the face-off again. Puck up the wall to Lincoln, who goes for another long shot. Got loose, and his defender saves Tig. We're picking up that rebound, and it's neutral ice. Lincoln turning around, trying to wheel with speed. They come in fast on the far side. Takes a shot. Tig gloves that one down. There was a Lincoln player waiting for that rebound, and Tig's and Leander have both been a lot better at controlling their rebounds these past couple of games. Menges will face off again. Lincoln tries the same thing. Long shot, wide left to the far corner. And it goes center ice towards the Lincoln goalie, who has to stick it away with Menges in pursuit. And Kopic meets him on the far side. Schlatter and a player go down. Menges tries to turn it around. Schlatter made a nice play, keeps it in close. We had an opportunity trying to get it to where we need it to be. Lincoln just keep it out with their skates. It's in the corner. Lincoln tries to skate around behind their net. We had them pinned there for a moment. Menges fighting hard. Kopic takes it out to the blue line. Lincoln takes control, and they're coming. 3-on-2, and Brem breaks it up, and he is rewarded for his efforts by getting knocked down by a Lincoln player, and that's going to be a penalty. Lincoln player displeased with letting the ref know. We're going to do a change, but that was a good shift. We got a lot of pressure on the other end and some good defensive play. 6:29 in the first. Aim 0, Lincoln Stars 2. They got 2 fast ones, and we're slowly tipping it back to even, but still down 0-2. Alcorn as a forward with Way and Smith forcing it on their goalie. He taps it aside. Way. Tig leg pads it away, a second one, and we turn it around. Way to Alcorn on the far side. Lincoln intercepts, skates it back in, and he is met by Lunin and Way, who kick it back out to center ice. Alcorn with a free run goes wide. Really had a heads of play, and I think Alcorn's displeasure is going to be expressed in a penalty once this play slows down. Yep. 0-2. There is still a Lincoln player in the box for 40 seconds. Alcorn's discussing with the ref, but politely for a change. 5:40 left in the first. That looks like a cross check. So we'll be skating 4-on-4. Simonson with the face-off. Pushing it forward. Lincoln takes a shot wide. Van Bergen, far wall. Simonson chasing it down. Lincoln trying to get to a clear player. They get a wide shot, but it's sticked away by Schomer. Up the far wall, Lincoln trying to rotate it around again, looking for the same shot. Schomer in his face and doesn't let him get that shot off. Brem tries to take it up the near wall. Lincoln player looking for the same thing and straight to Simonson, who taps it up the wall and is in pursuit into their end. So Lincoln is at full strength, and we've still got 50 seconds left on our penalty. So we're going to be on the kill for another little bit. And Tig gloves one down. Thanks his polls, as he regularly does in his posts. 41 seconds left. 4:51 in the first. We're looking at Nail, Lunin, Battershell. Nail interrupts that. Battershell interrupts that. Nail takes it up the near wall, challenging Lincoln, who's got three players there against one Nail, and it's back into neutral ice. He forced it out. Jansen hunting it down. It comes into our area, but had to get through RJ, so not with speed. Lincoln player by himself between Jansen and Lunin. And it goes up and goes around the rail. And it's fired through the neutral ice, down into their end, and they're going to have to reset, and we're at full strength. Long cross ice pass, picked up, and in the enthusiasm, an offsides. We're going to trade for the Mangus Kopic Garza line on attack. Battershell Brem on defense. Face off neutral ice. Mangus pushes it forward, but Lincoln picks it up. Kopic chased, working that down. It's down into the corner and forced around by Brem. A Lincoln player trying to adjust the enthusiasm of Garza, it looks like. Garza hustling after it, as he does. Brem taps it back into neutral ice, and the Lincoln player thought he was going to get an easy entry. Not happening. Lincoln has to chase it back to their own line with Kopic in pursuit. Mangus against the wall. Lincoln trying to come out, and they can't get started against Battershell. They're looking for an open player. Kicked away by Tig. Mangus puts it forward to Lincoln, who tries to turn around. Looks like Battershell's going to send it up the near wall. And we're back to neutral ice, and Lincoln's got to reset, but he's got Kopic in pursuit, and he has to move fast to get rid of it. Garza, Hot Wheels hunting him down. Lincoln fires it forward, and they're going to try and get a 3-on-2, but Tig blocks that one, blocks the second one. And Kopic intercepts what would have been a backside shot on Tig, helps her goalie out. And that one came in off Tig, drops in front of him, and a Lincoln player waiting for it. 2:36 left in the first, 0-3 Lincoln. Lincoln player talking to Tig, not sure what that's all about. We're going to be the Smith-Jansen Way line with Wickware and Schomer. We've slowed down. The referee is discussing issues with Lincoln. Center ice face off to the far wall. Lincoln player fires it up. Wickware gets the puck released. They tried looking for a backside shot. They had to go through a lot of legs. Long shot hits either Wickware or one of their players on the backside and drops to the ice. Lincoln trying to cycle it around with Wave bothering him. Wickware breaking up that play. It's a pop fly to a loose Lincoln player on the far side, but he can't control it. Lincoln forcing it in the corner. Schomer in pursuit. Wickware pinning him to the wall. Lincoln player fires a long slapper, and Wickware fires it. Way shoots it at their goalie at the far end to prevent icing and is in pursuit. Looks like we switched out for Simonson, Alcorn Lunan defenders. Nail is on. Van Bergen is on. Lincoln's got to play it out of their own corner, and Lucy takes it away against the wall, looking for a center to Simonson, but Lincoln collects it. 1:13 left. Lunan breaks up a speed play by Lincoln, and Lincoln fires a slapper in just to get it moving. Two players going for the puck, lose it. The Lincoln player cruises in for the open puck, but can't get it past Tigard. Shut. 58 seconds left in the first. 0-3. We are losing to Lincoln. Looks like Simonson's going to take the face off in our end. The Lincoln player skating in, no one looking at him. He tries centering. Alcorn pulls it away, sends it for Van Bergen, who sends it up to Simonson. He was trying to beat a Lincoln player and gets tangled up, but still drags it to their end. We put it in the near corner, trying to figure out what's next. Nail adjusting the puck carrier. Tries to take it away, looks center for Simonson, just can't reach him. Lincoln pushes it forward, 22 seconds left here in the first. Player pops it over Alcorn and takes it into the corner. And when he tries to get it forward to his players, Nail takes it and puts it into neutral ice. Two Lincoln players compete for the puck. We're trying to turn the corner on Lunan. Alcorn breaks that up, and that's the end of the first. The shots are listed as 4 shots for us and 16 for them, down 0-3. We're coming back for the second period, down 0-3. It's going to be Battershall, Brem, and Tig on your defensive unit. Lincoln still discussing. And your forwards are going to be Kopic, Menges, Schlater. Since we've switched periods, we've switched ends on your video. We're going to be going to your left, and we're going to be defending your right. Tig's going to be off the right end of your screen. Menges on the face-off. Schlater, who sends it into their zone. Into the corner. Schlater in pursuit, takes the puck. Sends it out for Brem at the blue line, who fires it long, and their goalie gloves it. So face-off is going to be their end, close side. With Menges taking it. Puck drops. Back to Brem, who takes another long shot, and their goalie has to glove it again. Little pitch and catch with Mr. Brem and their goalie. And reset. Menges on the random puck drive by the ref, who just throws it away. Back behind their net to the far wall. Lincoln trying to bring it up. Menges taps it away, but Lincoln controls. Battershell in pursuit as they try and center back behind our net, up and around the wall. To Menges Schlater. Battershell controls back behind our net, sends it off a Lincoln player and up the wall for Kopech. He sends it across, and that hit, and Schlater knew it was coming. The ref said, "Yep, you're good." Interesting call or not call. Way comes on for Schlater. Way tries to center for Kopech. It's popped up. Menges tries to get it. Lincoln's able to turn it around. Battershell and Lunan are your defenders. Long shot wide. Near corner. It's shoveled out by Way, and Lincoln has to reset into their own end. They come in. Battershell breaks up their entry. It's up the far wall, but recovered by Lincoln. He takes a shot at Tig, who knocks it down but can't control. Way trying to get control. Lincoln tries to center, and we're chipping it, but Smith takes one off his body for his goalie, and we're able to clear it out to neutral ice. I think we've gone with the Smith-Jansen line. Lincoln coming in with numbers, tries to feed a player forward of him and can't get to it, far corner. And we send it long. It looks like we're going for a change. That's going to be icing. Feel free to chip in anytime you like. Finally,
has done a good job of keeping it up in pace. So hopefully they can get a goal here. The Lincoln is out shooting them right now, 6-17. So hopefully that can change here in a bit.
If you don't recognize the voice, there's finally some brains in the booth. Trey joining me. Voice from last year and back again just for this game as he's supporting the Bucks, unfortunately. And if I ever let him get a word in edgewise, he will commentate with his depth of hockey knowledge. Lincoln tries skating it in, goes around Way. Tries to go around Alcorn, gets loose. Shot taken away. Tries to center. That was off the mask, it sounded like, and Tigers refastening it, so it was apparently off the mask.
So the part that I have noticed from last year is that off of face-offs like this, right, their center will chip it up to the point, right? So hopefully on this play, ends can get that guy to the point and then hopefully try and block that shot.
So this is going to be the Simonson Nail Van Bergen line. Lucy gets a tap and take and can't control, but she gets it back. Fires it high, and their goalie has to glove it down. There's a shot on goal for Lucy with the Lucy Nail Simonson line. That's Wickware Chomer as your defenders. Face off their end far side. Tapped in towards their goalie. He has to stick it away. Tried to center it, and they're skating it around. Challenged by Nail. He fires it long. Wickware fires it right back around the corner, back in behind their net. Simonson fighting for it on the far side as they try and bring it up the wall. They're on the attack with Wickware in pursuit. Schomer and Wickware combined to take it away. And again, they combined to take it away. Lincoln fighting through those two. Lincoln gets a shot. It's rebounded. They try another long shot. Simonson kicks one off his skate and gets it out into neutral ice. Van Bergen in pursuit into the corner, keeping him honest. Nail meets him on the far side. Referee Schomer with the puck sets up neutral ice. Nail to Menges as we do a half change or a third change, maybe. Wickware sees Kopech up the wall and sends it in to the corner. With Kopic in pursuit, they try and take it around the net, and it's a challenge on. Garza tries to pin it away. Then Lincoln bringing it up the wall. Wickware sends it around long, looking for Garza, who tries to tap it up and get it cleared. Menges. It's the neutral ice. Kopic following, hot on the heels. Lincoln turns it around. It's in the corner, but their player's held up by one of ours, and it's cleared. Back to their end, with Menges taking the steal after Garza and Kopic pinned down the pass routes. That was some good sticking to it. Lincoln coming in, tries to center, misses his guy with the brim in his face. Menges coming back the other way, taps it into the corner where Garza's waiting for it far side. Lincoln tries bringing it up the near wall. Battershell turns around, Garza behind. Battershell takes it, slows him down. Lincoln fires it long and back in behind the net where Brim picks it up. Lincoln turns it around, fires it wide. Their attempt to get it out to their blue liner goes long and back into their own zone. We're Brim Battershell, but we've switched for the Jansen Way Smith attackers line. Lincoln player tries to wrap for his friend, and our defense keeps him out. Smith taps it up. It's sent back around behind the net. Well, Brim sends it further up the wall. Lincoln tries to turn it around. Way tries to collect and get it up. Lincoln collects it at the blue line where it's broken up nicely by Jansen, who sends it their way with Way in pursuit. And neither of them can keep a handle. Lincoln goes far side and up the wall. Where the ref sends a Lincoln player, and then he comes over to discuss with the Lincoln coach. Some sharp language from the ref. We will 6:15 left here in the second. Ames 0.
What happened?
Starson, did you see what the call was? He was a little.
I did not know.
He had some sharp words when he said "go sit." I figured.
We're looking at the replay right now to see what exactly happened.
So we'll be. They put 2 on the board, and they're putting 2 in the box. They've got 4 skaters, so someone's taking a bench penalty. I'm not sure what's going on. They're unfortunately able to skate out of their penalty kill and can't get a shot off. Ty's got the post. They try and wrap. They fire it behind the net. We fire it long. So Van Bergen, Simonson, Lunan, Nail, Alcorn. Yeah. We're going to switch out for the Jansen Way Smith line. Alcorn, Lunan. Trey trying to interpret what happened there. Well, we've adjusted it to 1 player, but there's 2 sitting down. 1 minute left on this power play for Ames. Lincoln skating in towards the goal. Tries to get center, can't. Fires it forward for Way, who slaps it hard into icing.
I'm going to only guess that 47 says something and that he's going to cause a 2-10 game misconduct.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the other 2 guys in the box, but
I will trust your opinion. You know your hockey, sir. So we're staying with the Jansen Way Smith line at our end. Wickware up the wall, but Lincoln fires it hard, and Smith takes one for his goalie, like the good team player he is. 30 seconds left of this power play. 5:15 left in the second. Lincoln coming up far wall, challenged by Smith. He's skating hard. Garza on. Give us a little touch of speed.
Okay. I'll give you a challenge.
Okay. One mistake. Sorry. Long send for icing. 4:43, and we are at even strength. I just saw the low crouch and was assuming it was.
It does look nice. Especially with his hair now. It's not good.
Okay, so Garza is on now. Mengus on the face-off. Battershell topic. Off the brim. Fighting to keep it out of the net. Lincoln trying to center, looking for another shot. Brim up the wall. Lincoln loses it into neutral ice, and they get.
He tossed the puck.
Okay. So you're saying hand pass or?
Yeah, hand pass, yeah.
Okay. So, face off, neutral ice. Kopic tries to send it up the wall. Lincoln tries to control and get it out center. Lincoln goes back to reset, sends it up the near wall. Some sharp passing by Lincoln and looking for. They were able to get one center right up the pipe and beat Tig glove side. That's at 4:11. Goal for the Lincoln Stars. We're down 0-4.
This is a very, very competitive Lincoln team.
Babe?
I have
They-
not. Is there what? Oh wow.
They've been passing well and they're fast. All right, so this is the Mengus Kopic Garza line? Okay. Got it right that time. Kopic bringing it up the wall, but it's turned around by Lincoln. Lincoln trying to force it in and stoppage. We're going to bring on the Alcorn Lunin defenders, Simonson, Nail, Van Bergen attackers. Face off neutral, neutral ice. Lincoln turns, takes their time to Alcorn, who has to hunt it down in the corner. He sends it hard up the wall, and Lincoln's able to control. Lincoln looks for a shot, fires it wide. Van Bergen fighting to get it clear. Simonson and Nail bring it up. Centers to Simonson. Nice pass, but into traffic. Lincoln takes it around. They're coming 3-on-2. He takes a shot that was screened and gets one over Tig's leg pad. At 3:12, it's 0-5.
I think that went in on his 5-hole. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, it's the Simonson Van Bergen Nail. Simonson tries to force it forward. Up the wall for Nail. Lincoln tries to turn it around. Lincoln player skating it up. Tries beating Lunin, but is taken down apart by Alcorn on the far side, backing his defender up. Van Bergen skating hard, and Lincoln tried taking away from her, but caught themselves offsides. So we'll do a full change. Looks like it's the Jansen Way Smith line. And your defenders are going to be Wickware and Schomer. Face off. Neutralize. Smith sends it for Jansen. And Lincoln trying to control far wall. They've got one far corner. He lines up for a long shot that's knocked down by Tig and into the corner. Wickware dueling for it. The Lincoln player whiffs on a big slapper Another Lincoln player fires one, Tig traps it. So this is going to be a face-off our end, close side. Wickware trying to get it away from a Lincoln player, back around up the near wall way, looking for somebody. Fires it to the center. Long shot, glove down by Tig.
Tig's having an excellent game here today.
Yeah, it's a very good shooting Lincoln team. They like working around the outside. They like taking those long shots.
Yep.
The Lincoln player from his knees makes his pass for a long shot. Tig knocks it down and dives for the cover. And there's some discussion about post goalie cover activity with his defenders and the Lincoln players. Under 2 minutes in the second, 1:58 left in the second, 0 Ames, Lincoln 5.
Their points can really get the puck off the ground.
This is going to be the Mengus Kopic nail line. A Lincoln player takes a shot that's sticked away, and then his defense takes it up the far wall. Lincoln player looking for a center. We've put it on the wall again. The player at the corner fires one long, and Tig is able to spot that through traffic and pick it up. 1:35 left in the second. Face-off is going to be Mengus. Kopic sends it up. Lincoln turns around and fires it. Pad save Tig. Rebound goes up and around into the net. 1:27 left in the second. Goal for the Stars. That's number 6. 0-6. His name's Lincoln. For Schlater, Mengus, Kopic is your attackers. Looks like Brem, Battershaw, your defenders. Off the face-off, Lincoln comes in, fires it high over Tig, far wall, sets up, and Mengus takes one off the guard. Pops a moment, but he saved his goalie from a long slapper. Tig with a leg pad away, and Battershell protecting the rebound. Another long shot at Tig. Battershell fires it away. Kopic. Battershell fires at neutral ice. It's going to go long, and it's probably going to be ice. No, icing waved off. We're going to do a quick change. Nails on. Simonson on. Kopic fighting for it. Simonson tucks it away. He goes down. Lincoln collects. He's being challenged hard by Kopic and Nail. And it ends up on the far side. Lincoln coming in with speed, fires a long shot, and Tig does a nice glove save. Clock's running here at the end of the second. We're under 15 seconds. Ref out to the face-off spot with no hurry, and we're going to run out of time quickly. Nope, they might get off one more shot. Tig covers. Lincoln player tries using his stick to get the puck out from under Tig, and Alcorn tells him that that's not permitted. I'm going to go and slide it to...
Yeah, Jax!
Just rewatching that little gem.
Oh, well, you could. I mean,
dig deep inside you to find that method, that mode that wants that hunger to survive, just to ride the grind, to take it the way you gotta take it and never stop. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Push it with it, push it. Winning so much that they seem wrong.
Oh, yeah. I think they outlawed that in some of the country bars, the tossing of small people. Sorry, didn't want to say it. All right, we're going to be... You're live? You're live, sir. We're going to be starting the third period with a penalty on... Well, there's a Lincoln player in the box and a...
It's that same one from.
Okay, and an
Same
ace player in the box. I see the Alcorn penalty on the board, but not sure. So it looks like it's going to be 4 on 5. Not 100% sure on the call. So Lincoln trying to work it. Battershell protecting his goalie. Tide taps one up and over the net. Grimm tries to fire one up. Simonson tries to get it clear. Lincoln fires long, high and wide. They try another long one. It is turned around by Lincoln. Another save by Tide. Leg pad. Fired up the near wall. He fires it into his own player. Lincoln tries getting loose. Nail is there to challenge him. They try cross-icing, and Lewin is there for the challenge. Lincoln players trying to slip free. They fire it to him. They've got an open guy. Tide knocks it down. Noonan taps it free and out into neutral ice, and Lincoln's going to have to reset. 30 seconds left in the power play for them. They're tapping it back and forth, and they leave it unattended, and Brem makes it worth our while. Battershell forcing up the wall. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Smith out punting after and stick lifting. Lincoln player trying to get loose, tries a backhand, goes high over the net. Smith chasing it down the far wall. Lincoln setting up for another long slap shot that Jansen protects. Battershell. Yep, Noonan fighting on the side. It's rolling on the far wall. We're at even strength. And again with the after moment goalie, and again with the ace player protecting the goalie.
And that's what Alcorn's penalty was at the second period, where he shelter got a penalty for that.
You can't see what I'm wearing, but I'm wearing a hockey parent sweatshirt, so I'm very happy that this little texture is going on. So, Kilmer, Brem, Jansen, Way, Smith, long shot covered by Tide. 10:41 running clock. We're down 6 goals. The shot counter says 33 on Tide and 7 for us. Schomer trying to force it up. It's to the blue line. And Graham fighting hard to preserve his goalie. He has a little stick lift just before a guy can get a point blank one off on Tide. Lincoln into the corner with Schomer after him. Schomer does a little takeaway. Lincoln gets in, and they got a skirt player loose in front of Tide as well. But Tide knocks it away with his pads. Up the far wall for Way. Smith challenging shots wide by Lincoln. Jansen challenging out the blue line. Tide collects. And if you'll notice, no one tried to come in after the goalie that team. Just saying.
They're learning.
Just saying.
Probably because of what they get if they do that.
Wise words from my partner here. 9:27 and counting down. Running clock. Van Bergen, Simonson, Nail. Lincoln with a long shot. Up the near wall. Alcorn skating it. Neutral ice. Fires it cross for Nail. Good look by Alcorn. How he saw Nail open, I'm not sure, but we couldn't hang on to it. It's into the Lincoln end. We're fighting for it. Nail turns, centers for Simonson. Can't get it through a lot of legs. Lincoln's trying to turn on, and Van Bergen is not allowing that. Simonson collects on the Nail bump and take, and it's on the near wall for Lincoln. We'll get it turned around by Simonson. It's back behind their net, and looks like a lot of tired legs, not a lot of pressure, but Noonan fires it up the far wall, hoping for Simonson, but Lincoln collects it. Lincoln skates slowly in, fires it high and up into the net out of play. 8-12 and counting down, running clock. We're going to go Battershell Brem for our defenders. We're going to go Menges, Kopic, Garza as your attackers. Face off in our end, far side. Once everyone gets there. And ref says, let's drop the puck. Fires it long, and it slips by Tide.
By Tide.
That was, well, they're stopping the, there's number 7. We're keeping the Brem Battershell defenders. We're keeping Garza, Kopic, Menges as our attackers as the face-off goes to center right. 7:35 and counting down. The running clock. Lincoln comes in, fires it high and wide. Fight along our near boards. Garza and Kopic. Menges tries to send it loose, but it gets picked off by a Lincoln player who's skating in. He tries Deacon, and Ty goes for the cover. All right, we're under 7 left in the third. I think we're going to keep this group. Face off, pushed forward. Lincoln fires. Can't get a whole lot on it with a stick lift. 2 Lincoln players with it behind our net. Try and turn it around. They tap it out to their blue liner. It is tapped away by Garza. He fires. Tig is able to stop 1, 2, 3, and then he dives on it. We're going to do a whole lot of change. Looks like it's going to be the Schomer Wickware defenders, Jansen Smith Way attackers. Face off in our end. Puck hits the ice. Jansen fires it up and into neutral zone and up the near wall with Way in pursuit. Way takes it away and sends it through the goal mouth. Not on. It's to the far wall. Smith challenging for it. The lift past Wickware is going to be 3 on Schomer on Tide, who gloves it down. 5:40 and counting down. We're down by 7. Face-off is going to be our end. Lincoln tries to control, tries to get a big slapper, but Way breaks the stick. It's sent wide by Jansen for Way, who can't control, and Lincoln turns it around. They're turning on a 3-on-2. Not sure if he lost the edge or a trip, but 2 players went down, 1 of each, and the ref just waved it off. Lincoln's trying to control. He taps it for his blue liner, can't control, sends it around. So there's 2 Lincoln players waiting to pounce on that. Lincoln player skates it, sends it up high. He fires it. Not sure who that got a piece of, but it didn't go directly on goal. It is tapped neutral ice. Lincoln tries to turn around. 4:40 left. Simonson on Van Bergen and Nail line. Still the Wickware Schomer defenders. Tig gloves one down but can't control, and Schomer puts it in the corner. Nail tries to send it up the wall. Lincoln tries to send it back for Wick. Oh, Schomer tries to get it clear. Nail tries to get it clear, but Lincoln's able to turn around, and they're a 2-on-none.
Good job.
Tide
Hey.
bats it away before his defenders come and make Lincoln players. And then they get in the net.
Are we calling that a goal?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yep.
Yep. They got him.
I didn't even see that one go in.
There was some heroics, and we just got too many shots. We did everything we could.
7 of 41 shots.
Yep, we're counting them at 41. There's a couple of rapid fire ones. 407 and counting down. 8-0 Lincoln. Lincoln brings it up near the board and fires it on the wall. Their nail is waiting for it. Shot on Tige, who knocks it high, and it's knocked down by Simonson. Van Bergen challenging for it on the near wall. Nail trying to get it to neutral ice, and he does. Forward for Simonson, who gets a shot off, and their goalie gloves it down, but going the correct way. 3:28 and counting down. Running clock again. We're at 3:20. Now face-off's going to be their end, near side. Simonson face-off. Lincoln controls, skates it, but Simonson breaks that up. And again, Top and Simonson can't control. So Lincoln outcourt in on defense, and he turns around and sends it back the other way. Icing is waved off. Simonson challenges back behind the net. Van Bergen chasing the puck. Simonson on the far wall. Lincoln centers and through neutral. Lays it back for another Lincoln player. And Van Bergen breaks up the shot, and it goes high and into the net. We're going to rotate the Kopic Garza Menges for the face-off. Battershall Brem as defenders. Face-off's going to be our end. If you've got something to say, I can just keep talking all day. It's out to neutral ice with Kopic in pursuit. The Lincoln player fires it wide. Another Lincoln player fires it, blocked off by Tige, and sent around the boards by Brem. The Kopic gets out to it. She taps it center for Garza, but Lincoln is able to keep it in our zone. Menges fighting for it. Garza taps it into neutral ice, and Wyatt is sliding it under a Lincoln player, but isn't quite able to get free. Battershall and neutral ice waiting for everyone to come back on side and fires it into their end. Minute 25 left. Garza tries the wrap, and Lincoln players are on him. He's challenging in the corner with a guy about twice his size. Kopic challenged on the far side with the same thing. A guy about a head taller than him. But this is Paul Hart. Lincoln takes it out to neutral ice and cross ices. Brem going to go out for him. Fire at Tige. He knocks it away, but he's still live. Lincoln up to their corner. He fires a big slap shot, but way wide. And
Just say that by Tige.
Ref talking to Tige. I heard the quick whistle. We're still running clock under 40 seconds. Face off for Smith. It's the Smith-Jansen probably way. Yep. Shot from the blue line at Tige. He traps it, hands it off to the referee. We're under 20 seconds. Counter saying 43 shots on goal for Lincoln. They've been effective. They try a backside. They don't get it.
Good job.
And Jansen and Schomer are fighting. Tige taps one away. And that's game. Lincoln Stars 8, Ames 0.